slime. I love it so much. It is a snow day, and we're actually going to be doing a kind of themed slime. Not Christmas, because Christmas already passed. And you guys are like, what theme are you making? Well, it is snow day. We had no school, and I've recently been watching this series on Netflix called Stranger Things. I just finished season 2 today. I cannot wait for season 3 to come out. We are going to be making Eggo Slime, which is pretty cool because it's a huge logo for Stranger Things. It was the new thing back then. It was a huge craze. But this kind of time, you know, it kind of seems boring for Eggos to be a big craze. Now it's like slime and stuff, but that was back in 1983. So we're going back in time a little bit. It's going to be so exciting. We're going to also have, on top of the slime, we are going to have the 011, which is 11. And she has it on her wrist because she has special powers. And we're trying to keep track of who is who. And yeah, that's just a big thing. And if you guys are like, why does Eggos have to do with 11? Well, 11 loves Eggos. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I am pretty excited. Oh, make sure you go check out Stranger Things. It is a pretty good show on Netflix. All right, so we got a couple things here. We have borax, and the thing about that is if you guys have some other like stuff to mix in to make it form, then you can completely do that. I don't mind. I'm just using borax. I don't have a reaction to it, and it's the fastest way that I can make my slime. You guys can use contact solution, toothpaste, detergent, anything you guys want to make your slime form, but I'm just going to use borax for today. Alright, so let me take this little spoon, or I shouldn't say little, this big wooden spoon out of my bowl, and we're going to pour in the glue. And now, the thing is, we got to be careful with the color with this one, because Eggos aren't like a bright yellow, and they aren't like a brown. They're like more of a darkish yellow, so we have to be careful with how much we put in and how little we put in. So now, let's pour in our bottle of glue. Oh, I cannot wait to do this. This is going to be so fun to play with. I mean, I love Stranger Things. Today I went online and I bought a ton of Stranger Things stuff after I finished the series because I was just so in love with it. I mean, Eggos I actually had one morning for breakfast because I love Stranger Things. I'm just obsessed with it. I think you guys would be obsessed with Stranger Things too if you go ahead and watch it. And my hack for not letting glue drip all over the place is when I'm done, I just wipe it quickly off of the side so it cleans the top of the bottle, and I'll just put back on the cap so it doesn't spill out everywhere. And that's why you guys are seeing me pour it in and then quickly wipe it on the side sometimes. Okay, so now we're going to add in our food coloring. I just have regular yellow food dye, and I'm going to put some in, and then I'm going to mix, and I'm going to put some more in and mix until I get to the color that I want. So I'll put a couple drops, and let's mix it. So it's going to, of course it's going to start as a bright yellow, but we're not quite aiming for it. Do you know like when sometimes you mix in your food dye, or yellow food dye, or any other color first, and it looks darker, but then when you mix it in it's lighter? That's what's happening. You need to make sure after you're done totally mixing it in, that's the right color. So we're trying to get it like a tannish, yellowy kind of color. And you gotta make sure you really mix that in for that Eggo, because, you know, that's how Eggos look. If you guys don't really know the color of Eggos and you want to see, you can just look up Eggo online and it will show you the Eggos. So I'm starting to get a little bit of a darker color, darker yellow, but it needs to actually be pretty dark for the Eggo. If you guys look, you can definitely see online. It is pretty dark compared to this color in my bowl right now. It kind of looks like the batter for an Eggo. So let's keep going. A little more, see how that looks. Like a brownish yellowish color we need. Guys, if you watch guys, you know, I'm stuttering a lot today. If you watch Stranger Things, comment down below who your favorite character is. My favorite character, in my opinion, is 11. And I also like Dustin. Dustin is very nice. Oh my god, the end just got me. If you guys are done with this season 2 of Stranger Things, that end at the dance got me there. Alright, so far we got a little bit darker. I think maybe one more squirt and we will be fine. I mean, I really just want this to look like an Eggo so bad. Maybe when I'm done, I'll want to eat it. Alright, yeah, now we're getting a good color. Now that we're adding in more, it's starting to turn darker and it's starting to get more of an Eggo color. So let's go more. And I think this is going to be our last little roundabout color. I just want to make sure you get all the glue on the side mixed in, because sometimes they'll make your thing lighter when you're in the midst of like adding in all the borax and stuff, which is not too good. Alright, I got mostly of like a yellowish color. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let me wipe this off on the side and put this over here and finish up my last little bits inside the bowl. Oh yeah, now we're getting like a yellowish dark color. So this is what my color looks like so far. It's a little bit darker on camera, but not too much of a difference. Oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes. I love this. I mean, sometimes I've mistaken Eggos for pancakes for some reason, because they all look the same to me. Except one has like a design inside of it, or it's just way flat. So a little flat, fluffy thing. Oh, and something I'm gonna be doing is instead of adding 2 teaspoons, or 1 teaspoon of borax into my hot water, I'm going to be adding in 2. So it makes my slime thicker, because pancakes and waffles are a little bit thicker, not so just thin. Alright, so now I'm going to let this sit aside there. I may want to play with it, it'll get a little bit darker because that's what always happens to most of my slimes. Alright, let's put in, oh yeah, and it's snowing really hard, that's why we don't have school. It's a little bit bright on the camera, but I don't know, we're getting about 6 inches today. So, let's see, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Okay, so we're just going to put our cup of borax over there, and we have to mix it in well until it dissolves. And mix different ways instead of mixing one just to the right, sometimes go to the left. It dissolves it easier and faster. So let's see. It's a half a cup of hot water, so I just put it in the microwave for 40 seconds, and it heated it up pretty good. Alright, gotta make sure it's all dissolved. And if not all dissolved, maybe 1 or 2 grains in there. And that's it. Okay, just a couple more stirs, and I think we are good. So put the spoon over there, and it's time to slowly add it in. You have to add it all in. I've had a problem with that before. One time I was making slime and I didn't add it all in. I was like, why isn't it activating? So that you have to use all of it. I've made that mistake before, and maybe some of you guys have too. So also trying to get some off of the edges, because I mean you gotta save those edges. You can't just leave it. Alright, gotta keep mixing. It already looks so weird, slimy. I'm gonna try to get most of the edges off now. It's one of my goals. Get almost all the slime I possibly can. Just a little more borax. And it's starting to clump, so you have to add it all. One, so it's not sticky, because it's nice. It feels like an Eggo. It actually feels like an Eggo. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta get that little piece off my finger. Go! You guys kind of see that my hands are a little blue. Like from this angle, you kind of see they're blue. It's because I was playing with slime, and apparently, like the slime I didn't play with it for a while. It got pretty sticky, so it kind of the dye just came off on my hands. And it was like one of the first slimes I ever made, so it's quite elderly. The slime is a bit elderly. but that is okay. It's younger than me. So let's finish it up. It's a little bit, the bowl's a little bit watery, but let's try to scoop up our Eggo. Squeeze all that water out. Because sometimes people, I've seen it happen before on YouTube, they keep in their, what's it called, their water, and then it gets all bad and it's not really good. Okay, so it's starting to get there. It's almost good. I'm just gonna see if I can get some of it out. Some of the water to kind of come out of it. It's a weird texture, but it's so thick. That's my thing. So you guys can see on the camera, it's quite an eggo-y color. It's not like bright sun-kissed yellow or like sunflower or something yellow. I don't know, I'm just trying to go after Crayola colors. But, whoa. It's like, it's weird. It's like jiggly and like stretchy. It's jiggly slime, but you can like hear it. You have to be like up close to it, but you can like hear the slime, little bits of slime breaking as it stretches. I wish I kept messing up. Here we go. Look at that color. Oh yeah, now it's getting the popping. Now I'm getting into the popping stage. Oh, there's a little bit on here. Gotta save all the Eggo slime. Okay. I just want to make it less and less sticky as much as I can. Which now, the recipe that I'm using with the borax, and if you guys are doing this at home, then I want to give you a tip. When you pick up your slime first, it is going to feel sticky and bad, and you're going to be like, oh no, Jilly, I messed up something in the comments. But that's what happened to me. At first, if you guys go back in the video, you can see that it was kind of sticking to my hands. But I was like, maybe this isn't going to work out. But look, I played with it, and it is glossy, it is nice, eggo-y looking slime. All right, let's see, does it stick to the table? No, we are good. So let me just push out of the way bowl and let's squish it. And there you go. Take a look at that color. So now we're going to do a very, very cool part. We are going to add the leaven into our little waffle kind of slime. Oh my God, that crunch. It's still going. Let's see how many crunches I can do in one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11. Oh wait, that's the number we're making today. 11. So that's cool. What a coincidence. The Eggo slime really is like 11. So you can see back there how it's like an eggo-y color. So I'm going to actually move our borax out of the way so I don't spill it. And I'm going to get our special ingredients. I'll actually be right back. Alright guys, well, I literally just went like behind the camera and I got a tennis racket. So what is this tennis racket going to do exactly? It's going to make us our Eggo design. Now I'm in love with this slime. I cannot stop squishing. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to stretch it a little bit, you know, push it out so the Eggo is like circular shaped. I don't want it to be a square Eggo. Here is a look at it. I'm just going to stretch it, make it a little, you got to make it thick though. It can't be like paper thin or else your pancake waffle thing is not going to look very good. Alright, so I have a black marker here and we are going to write 11 on it. So I'm actually going to turn this way so you guys can see it better. So let's see. First I'm going to make an outline and then go over it. See? So this is just your outline, and then you're going to go over it one more time to make sure you can see it. There we go. So as you guys can see, I'm just going over it one more time to make sure you can see. So that's 11's number that she has on her wrist throughout the whole series. And now I got a tennis racket. And this, see these little squares? This is gonna help us make the design of the waffle. So we're just gonna hold it right over, make sure you have it in a nice, great spot, and then take the sides and push it down. There you go. So I'm just kind of on my knees right now, pushing and pushing this down. You want to make sure you get it all over the pancake and not just in one spot. And now it's going to be a waffle because we added a little design. So slowly, just going to push this and make sure it doesn't stick. It may stick a little bit, but just push down the slime. And there you go. You have an 11 waffle slime. You can see the little checkered pattern all over it, which is pretty cool. You can actually lift it up too. Be a little careful though. There you go, take a look. My 11 waffle slime. Guys, this looks amazing, and I use this Crayola marker. I really enjoyed doing this project. The slime is a very nice slime, and I just love Stranger Things so much. I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things Beyond, behind the scenes of Stranger Things. My name is Jilly, and I'll see you ever in the next video. Bye!